Hey guys, Fenix Lighting now makes gun lights. So guys, Fenix Lighting is actually the highest quality lights I found on the market. Now I use them for headlamps, for night fishing. I've got this commercial search and rescue light. I've got this backup one here, which you can have a rechargeable battery. They also have just some awesome spotlights, some EDC lights, all that stuff. But now they just dropped their first rifle light. They sent one to me. We're gonna go ahead and unbox it, check it out, and put it on our AR-15. Very excited to see what this looks like. Whoa. GL30R, got 800 lumens, 630 max beam distance meters, and battery included is a 3400. Mounting kits for all different types of rails, and a 5-year warranty. Ooh, wow. This is cool, guys. This is a very cool, not only is it just a cool light, but the button features are looking really dope. Normally when you get a light, they have this thing that stops the battery from working, and you can see in here it's a 3400 battery. Now this headlamp over here uses a 5000 battery. It's too big for that, but the nice thing is the charger for this one, for the headlamp, will also work on this, so I can charge all my batteries. Heavy duty, guys. Wow. Let's look at the mounting options here. That's just a push button one. And this is on. Okay, and then we got some adapters here. It looks like we got, it looks like a Picatinny or whatever, like angled offset mount. Sorry, offset mount. We got lots of options here. Lots of options. We got an extra button. We got a charging cord here. So that looks like the extent of the accessories. Basically got all those options for mounting. All right, guys, I guess we need a nice AR-15 to put that light to some sort of a tactical rifle. So I think we're going to go ahead and go with my baby. This is my #1 favorite build. This is my dream AR that I built. All right, guys, the nickname of this gun is actually the Ghost Gun. It's not a ghost gun, though. Technically, a ghost gun is a lower that has no serial number. Of course, that's illegal. I would never do that. But this is just a beautiful gun that I built. And one of the coolest things about this are the Fortis parts on it. So check out that rail system, guys. What a beautiful pattern. How it angles forward all the way through. So we've got some high-end Fortis components here. You can see that Fortis there, right? Fortis is the ultra lightweight rail system. The foregrip here, the Fortis has the riser right there. Arrow precision is what I always use, but these are the premium parts for the lower and upper. We have a MFT minimalist stock there. Got a really nice light trigger in here. Got some cool, just a lot of cool components you can see. It's all tricked out, right? And then the sights are really going to blow your brains. Man, who makes these? These are fixed. These are ultra lightweight, high-end fixed sights. They're just beautiful. I can't remember who makes them. Maybe I'll link it in the description, guys. And we have an aluminum barrel from, can't quite remember the name, but man, it's a good brand. You can tune it right here. So I've got the gas system tuned. We've got Gamma VG6 compensator on here. But just a very, very nice gun. And that's what we're going to go ahead and put this on today. Somehow we're going to probably, you got to think about how you're going to hold the gun. And you got to have, one thumb's going to be tapping on this here, right? One thumb's going to be tapping on it. So you just have to figure out your rifle and figure out how you shoot it. I'm going to have it mounted right here. And then I'm going to have the cord system on the other side. All right, guys, it took me about 10 minutes to figure out how to put this on, but man, it fit perfect. I tried to make it flush with the end here, And I ended up using the offset mount, which I really liked. It was convenient because then you can also take it on and off so easily. There was another M-lock mount where you can kind of like tighten it in here, but then you would need a wrench to get it off. This way, you can remove it. If something breaks, right, boom, you can remove it. And this thing here, you could just unplug it. And then the button system, I'll have to play with it a little bit, but there was a adapter plate, and I was able to just hook it right into the M-lock locks here. But what a smooth light. And of course, functionality is really what you want. You want to find out if it functions properly. So we'll have to do a test that. I might have to wait and do my night testing soon. But overall, guys, this is a good looking gun light. Very cool. So you have that, you have the momentary, right? Boom, boom. Just a thumb tap and you're on your target. And then you have your click button where you can keep it on. All right, guys, that wraps up our night fire of a little bit of feedback, but this thing is awesome. So this is the GL30R rifle light from Fenix Lighting. Now I gotta tell you, this is my first rifle light I've ever owned, and I was a little intimidated. They seem like they might be complex to mount and use, but this box, right out of the box, it's plug and play, it's easy. Not only that, it has all the different brackets you need, so you can hook it in M-lock, you can hook it on the Picatinny rail, and just basically find out what fits your rifle and be good to go. You got that momentary switch and the on and off switch. Very nice light, super bright, guys. This is gonna give you the tactical advantage if you have to actually use this. You have an enemy in the dark, boom, they're blinded, right? Of course, now they know where you are, but you can blind them for a moment, get offline, and now you have that tactical advantage. So very nice light from Fenix Lighting. I will show you this real quick. There's one thing I had to add for cable management, so let me show you that real quick. So cable management, there's a lot of companies that make cable management clips, and I like Strike Industries. They're one of my favorite companies, so I bought a little pack with a few clips. I think I only needed one on this. So one thing to tidy up your cables is you might find a good company and order some cable management clips so you can route that cable the proper way. Now, aside from that cable management, this thing came out very good. So if you guys are interested, I'll put a link in my description. PhoenixLighting.com. They have awesome bike lights, headlamps, tactical lights for law enforcement, and also now a beautiful rifle light. So go check them out. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you on the next one.